Okay, welcome to Daily 3D Revolve. Today I'm going to be doing a Design Spark mechanical tutorial, and I'm going to be showing you guys how to create a slingshot. I have a basic drawing in millimeters. We're going to be trying to follow that, but we may just kind of do our own thing, but we're going to be using that as a guideline. So we're going to go ahead and go File, New Design, and then come over here to File, go down to Design Spark Options, and then go over to Units. And then we want to make sure we're in millimeters. We are, so we're good. Now we're going to go to Plan View, just minimize. We're going to open up this, and if you want to follow along, I can actually include this JPEG file here in the link, and you can use it to create your own slingshot. Okay, so first of all, we're going to center this the best that we can. Now we want to be able to make sure that this is 150 millimeters tall. So we're going to come over here and we're going to create a line straight down. It looks like this has to be a lot larger. So we'll pipe in 150, enter. That's going to be a big part. Okay, now we'll click on the actual drawing. We're going to just hold down the shift key and we're going to drag to make sure that we're dragging out, and we want to make it a little bit smaller. Okay, that looks like that's just about right. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and get rid of the reference line, and we're going to redrag that to the center, which is right there. Okay, so first thing we want to do, we want to start drawing the holes. So what we'll do is pan up. We're going to go ahead and get the circle tool, and we're going to draw this circle here, which is going to be double the radius. So we're going to put in 10. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and move this because I want it to be pretty close to the center there, because we're going to use that for all our other measurements. Okay, so that's 10, and then this one is going to be 31. So we're going to get in our circle again, and we're going to drag out to 31. Actually, I think that's 31 is good. Okay, so now we're going to go click on we're going to move it. It's a little bit too low. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and get circle again. We're going to drag this out. This is going to be 2.65 times 2, so 2.65 times 2, so this is going to be 5.3. So we'll Control plus to zoom in. We're going to put a line in here at this point so we make sure that everything is centered. So we're going to go from here straight up. Doesn't matter the length. And then we're going to go Control plus. We'll get our pan and pan down. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and draw this line, this center here. And then we'll make this 5.3. Okay, now we're going to pan down. Now we're going to go right mouse click on this line, center line, and we're going to set it as mirror. And we're going to also draw these. Try to get them centered the best that you can. 5.3. Actually, I don't like where that placement was, so we're going to go ahead and try that again. Okay, 5.3. Now we're going to pan down. All right, we're going to go ahead and draw this circle here, so we'll get the circle tool. Let's go ahead and make this, let's make it 7.5. There's no dimensions there, but that'll be fine. Okay. Now let's control minus. Let's go ahead and let's pan up, make sure we got all the circles. Okay, we need to do one more here. 5.3. I'm going to make this circle a little bit smaller, even though it's calling out for 15. I'm going to just make this 30 because I think it's a little too big right here. So let's go 30. Okay, this is better. Okay. So now we're going to go ahead and see what else we need to create here. Okay, let's go ahead and put this line in here. So this is 90, so let's go from the midpoint here straight across and make this 45. Okay, actually that seems a little wonky too. Okay, let's undo that. I'm going to kind of do my own design. I'm just going to use this as a kind of go by. I want to make these end pieces around here. So we'll go ahead and let's go ahead and make this 19. Okay. They'll be round, and maybe I might cut off the top there a little bit. Okay, now we're going to get our let's right mouse click on this and take offset as mirror. We're going to come over here and grab this tangent arc tool, and we're going to go from this point over here to this point over here. Okay. Don't look too bad. Now we're going to go ahead and pan down. I'm going to do the same thing here with the tangent arc. We're going to go ahead and grab that. I'm going to go from here, that's right at this line, and then we're going to come all the way down to here. And then I'll add that other little piece in later. So we're going to go right to there. So 256. So just type in 256. Okay, that's good. All right, now we'll go ahead and pan up. And I'm going to add get that tangent arc line again. And we're going to go from right there up to click off. Let's grab that again. Come down a little bit lower. We'll go like right here. I don't know if I want to make that straight or not, or curved. Let's get our 3-point arch. And let's go from the end point of there to that point right there. We'll just kind of bow this out a little bit right there. Oh, actually, you know what? Undo that. We got to turn back on the set as mirror. So we'll click on that, set it as mirror, grab our 3-point arch, and we got to do the same for that one too. So sorry about that. I actually forgot about that. Okay, so let's redo that line again. So we'll get our tangent arc. Go from right there, same spot as we did last time. And we'll come down to here, which is 2. I think it was 251 last time. So just type in, no, not 251. I guess it's, okay, so click up there. Drag down to here. Just go 200, enter. Okay, now we got 2 of those. Okay, now we're going to do the same thing over here with the tangent arc. We're going to go from that point there out to there. Okay. Now we're going to grab our trim away and we're going to get rid of that piece there. And let's go ahead and pan down. Okay, Control plus. We're going to add this stuff in here. So I'm going to add mine a little differently. I'm going to come down. Let's go right from this line here. We're going to come down. Right there, so we'll go 16 point. Let's do 16.5. Okay. Now let's get our tangent arc. We're going to come from the end point there. Actually, that's wrong. Let's undo that. We'll go from here. Doesn't have to match exactly. We're just using this as a guideline. That looks good. That's fine to me. We're going to get our great rounded corner, and we're going to put an arch in there at 22 millimeters. Hit OK. Okay, let's go control. Let's pan. Okay, we're going to add this piece part right here. So let's Control plus. Let's pan over. All right, so we're going to go ahead and put a line in here from the center point up, and then go ahead and create, and then we'll go from here. So let's go ahead and get our offset, and we're going to offset that out to there, so 9.5. Okay, now we're going to go offset this. Type in 9.5. Okay. Okay, now we're going to get our line tool. We're going to come over here from the top. And remember, this doesn't have to be exact, but we do want it to be pretty close. Okay. Right now we're going to go ahead and get our trim away tool. Trim away that. Trim away that. Let's get this round circle here. Let's get these. Okay, looks pretty good. Now we're going to get our circle tool here. We're going to go ahead and put a, actually let's use our rectangle tool, that's going to be better. And then we're going to go from there, stretch it out. This is going to be 2.10. Okay, let's pan over. All right, so do the same thing over here. Get the rectangle tool. Actually, let me do something here. Let me undo that. Let's copy this. So we're going to go select that since we know it's correct. Control C on the keyboard, Control V. Go to the move, and we're going to grab that and move it over right to there. Then we're going to Control V to put back the one that we took off. Okay. Now we're going to get our trim away tool. We're going to get rid of this stuff. Okay, that looks good. Going to maybe add some soft fillets there. And then we're going to add this split right here. So let's go ahead and get our line tool. Overdraw these. Let's just draw them straight out. It's going to be, just go 9. Okay, let's select to click off. Now we're going to offset. We're going to offset this over. Let's type in 1.6. Okay. Now we're going to go ahead and get our create corner. Go from here to here. Okay. Now we're going to control minus. Looks like we have most of this, so we're going to go ahead and get rid of this graphic. So we'll select it, hit delete. Now we're going to control plus to zoom in, control plus, one more control plus. Okay, now we're going to pan. Now we're going to go ahead and get the trim away. Let's cut these pieces out of here. Get these. Let's get this round corner, don't need that. Let's get this piece. Okay, let's pan over, make sure we got everything. Oh, it looks like we're missing a piece here, so we'll go ahead and get our trim away tool. Get that little notch in there. Not happy about how that notch came out, so we're going to fix it. But right now I need to copy this piece. So we're going to go ahead and let's click off of this and take off the set as mirror. We're going to select that, Control C, Control V. Then we're going to move, and we're going to move up to that point there. Now we're going to move again up to this point. Actually, we need to just move that down, so it's go ahead and get move, and let's just drag this down. Okay, I think that's good. All right, so let's address this. Let's turn this back on. So we're going to go ahead and right mouse click, set as mirror. Let's get rid of this line. Now we're going to use our tangent. This is where the tangent arc comes in handy, because you can go from tangent line to, I guess it doesn't have to be straight, but it's okay if it's curved a little bit. That's actually probably better. Okay, now we're going to get our trim away. And trim away that little nub right there. Get that. Get that. Okay. Don't look too bad. I probably should have came from up here. I'm going to do that again. Kind of a perfectionist sometimes. So let's get the tangent arc and go from there to the end point. All right, that looks better. Now if I want this line to be curved too, let's get rid of that. And then let's just offset this. So that'll be curved too. We'll go to there. Now we're going to create corner. Let's click there, click there. Click there, there. Okay, let's get trim away. Let's get that one, let's get that little nub. And then get this piece right here and that piece right there. All right, that looks good. Oh, now we're missing that piece. Darn it. Ay, 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 ay. Okay, we'll have to do the same thing here. Copy, select this. Copy, paste, move. I forgot to do paste. You always have to do paste when you're when you take something. You can see it moved from there. It's gone now, so you have to do paste to put it back. Okay, now let's go Control plus, pan in, pan over here. Now we're going to have to move this. So let's go click here. Let's go to move. Let's change the anchor point and go to anchor it there, and then let's go to move up to point. Oh, I'm not going to be able to do that. Okay, let's go. I'm going to have to, let's go Control plus. I need a little bit more room. Okay, let's go here. Let's go to move. Let's click on this. Oh, that's in the center, so let's just go up to, see if we can do that. Okay, that's wanting to go to the center, so let's move it. Let's change anchor point. Let's go to here. No, it's not wanting to change. Okay, let's click on this. Let's hit move. Let's go anchor. From there, now I can't see the other shoot. Okay, let's just move this out of the way a little bit and then go up to that piece. Okay, there we go. Okay, now let's control minus. Let's go ahead and select. Let's get rid of this line here. Don't need it. Let's control plus. Well, let's control minus, make sure we got all our stuff. Okay, now control plus. Let's pan over. Control plus. Let's turn off this. Sometimes this mirror line kind of causes problems. Okay, it kind of off skewed this, so let's go fix this. Let's go to move, select this. Let's go change the anchor point from there to there, and then let's go up to there. Okay, that looks good. Control minus. Okay, that looks like it's pretty good. I'm happy with that. So we're gonna go ahead and get rid of this mirror line. We're gonna control plus. Let's go ahead and pan this over. And let's go ahead and spin this. And then go to pull. Let's get rid of these lines in the middle here. Don't need those. Delete. Let's get rid of that line right there, or circle. What am I saying, line? That's not a line. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and pull this. We're going to pull from both sides. And then we're going to pull this out about, let's undo this. Let's go 15 millimeters. Let's spin, make sure this isn't too thick. No, I don't think that's too thick. I think that's probably just about right. Okay. So now what we're going to do is go ahead and spin this. Let's go ahead and put in a let's put in a fillet here. Let's get everything now. Let's get that little peak right there. And then get this here. And then go ahead and click and pull. Okay, we're going to put in undo. Let's type in 2.5 millimeter. Okay. That looks pretty good. Now we're going to spin this around to the back. We're going to do the same thing there. Let's go ahead and select. Get these little pieces here. Go to pull. Type in 2.5. Okay. Let's go ahead and spin this. Let's go zoom in to get some more detail so I can see stuff. Okay, let's go here. These two, type in 2.5. Okay, and do the same over here. .5. Okay, let's go ahead and spin this to the back. Go to pull. Let's get these. Okay, these three pieces here. Then these three pieces here. Pull 2.5. Okay. Spin, we're just adding our detail now. Okay, I want to put a little fillet on that so it's not going to be putting any sharp points on the band. So when you pull it, it won't be wanting to rip. So we'll go Control plus. We're going to go ahead and get select. We're going to click till everything's selected, and if it's not, go ahead and hold down Control. We're going to pull, and then we're going to pull this go to 1. Just type in 1 for the radius. Okay, I like that. And then we're going to go pull. We're going to do the same over on this side. Click till everything's selected. If it's not, grab it with the control key. Type in 1. That's good. Let's pan down. I'm going to go ahead and do the same on this. Get the other side as well. Let's type in 1. 1 will be good. Okay, let's spin to see how we're looking. Okay, not too bad. So let's go ahead and pan. Let's do the same on the bottom one. Let's get spin. Let's go to pull. Get all those. Type 1. Okay, let's pan over to make sure that didn't change. Okay, that looks good. Let's go to spin this. Let's pull. Let's do all the top part. And let's spin to make sure I got everything. I didn't, so let's hold down the control. Grab that. Go to pull. 1 millimeter. Do the same over here. Go to pull. Type in 1. Okay, let's spin this. Everything looks good. There's a groove for our band. There's a pull through part. Let's put some fillets on these so they're smooth. Let's get both of them. Actually, let's get all of these. Gonna have to spin that to get the other piece. Go to select, let's hold on. Uh-oh. Okay, there we go there. Hold on control. Go to pull. Add a fillet right here. Type in 1. I'm okay with that. Spin. Let's get these. Let's go to pull. Type in 0.5. That's pretty good. Let's spin this. Do the same over here. Let's get all of these. Hold down control. For multiple selections, type in 0.5. Okay. Let's go to select. Let's kind of control minus to zoom out. Let's kind of spin, make sure we got all this stuff looking good. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that. Let's control minus. Let's pan up. Okay, all we have to do now is add the chamfers fillets to the circles here, which we're going to do. Let's get all 3. Let's type 0.25. Oh no, actually that's not enough. Let's just go 0.5. 0.5 is good. Okay, let's pan up. Do the same on these. And then we'll spin it around and do the back side. 0.5. Okay, let's spin it around. Go to select pull. Let's get both of these. Type 0.5. Okay, let's pan down. Select. Pan. Let's pan down and get these last 3. Let's get the 1 there. Hold down control key. Type 0.5. Okay, that's going to end our tutorial today. That's going to be our slingshot. The only other thing we need to do is get rid of any pieces that are there that don't need to be there, like that one. And that's good. Okay, so you have your slots here for the bands. You've got a decent thickness. just print this with some high density plastic, and it should work good for you. I think what I'm going to do is pull the top part up just a little bit. Let's undo this. Let's pull this 2 millimeters, and then this one 2 millimeters. Okay, so let's pan down. Let's do a little final spin. It's got some room there to wrap. Okay, not a bad looking slingshot. Definitely be able to use that. Let's go to top view. Let's go to select to turn everything off. Okay, that's going to end today's tutorial. Hopefully you enjoyed watching and you got something useful out of this video. Please consider liking and subscribing if you find the content useful. And as always, thank you for watching.